Hi all, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Let's start rebooting work using UiPath. In today's session, we want to discuss about UiPath Insights. So basically, we want to understand how this particular UiPath product, which differ from other products, also how it is going to elevate your automation to the next level along with the expected ROI. So before jumping to the UiPath Insights, so here, so many of you came across the platforms like Power BI or Tableau, right? So what actually basically we will be doing over there? So we're going to compose the data sets. Based upon that, we want to get the output as a visualization dashboard, which help us to easily understand what is happening on the background, right? So here UiPath has came up with their own product which is called as UiPath Insights, which help us to track the each transaction level, queue level, and then the process level, job levels. All these things are getting tracked in the UiPath Insights. Even they do have an XQC template as well. They will allow us to create a custom dashboard as well. So we have plenty of feature around this UiPath Insights. Also, we have useful features like alert, subscribe, all these things which you have, which you want to keep on discuss more and more on an upcoming session. Let's try to narrow down one by one and try to understand deeply about UiPath Insights. So let's start with the architecture level. So here, the particular data sets which is landed on the UiPath Insights, which is from the orchestrator service. So here you can see something called an orchestrator service, which is a primary source of data, which is going to pass to the insights. So here it is the data has been moved to the UiPath Insights as well, and the Insight service. So which is DB as well as the UiPath Insight service. So currently they are operating in a two different services, which is currently functioning on. So one is for Insight service, which is for Windows VM. Other one is for Looker service, which is for Linux VM. So these are all about the background, what actually happening on the ground level of our architecture. So let's try to understand about the features and benefits of the UiPath Insight. So before that, let's try to understand how the roles get enabled. So how you gonna check whether you have a permission for the UiPath Insights or not. So let us quickly jump back to the UiPath Cloud services. So this is my cloud. Okay, so this is my UiPath Cloud. So here I have a service which is called as UiPath Insight, right? So I just made as a favorite now. So how do you enable this UiPath Insight service first? Since I was admin to my tenant, I can able to enable my UiPath Insight services. Similar to that, you have to request your admin to enable your Insight services access so that you can create your dashboard and you can use your templates as well. So let me just help you how to enable the roles and then how to enable the license first so that you can play around with in your personal laptops. So let me just go to the admin now. So here inside my particular tenant, so I can see something called as licenses. So if I just go here, so under my name, so let me check what are the license has been allocated over here. So here I can see all the license. So mainly you have to understand so whether the UiPath Insight designer user access, this should be enabled. If this is enabled, then only you can able to access your UiPath Insight sites. Otherwise you will be not able to view anything. So this will be restricted from the admin. Okay, so this is the first thing which need to be allocated to you if you want to access the UiPath Insight. So this is the license. Okay, so currently I have 9 license, so which is one is allocated to me. So and then so let me go to the next one. So let me just go to the insights. So we are landed on the insights home page now. So if you don't have any license allocated, then you're not able to end up with this particular page. So you may be expected like authentication or permission required. Okay, so just make sure that license has been allocated to you. So if that is enabled from your end, then the next thing which you have to ensure is designer role access. So if you don't have a designer role access, then you will be not able to create your own dashboard or you cannot able to copy your templates. So both the things it will be restricted from your end. Okay, so how can you ensure that designer role has been enabled to you? Okay, so let's just click on this three dots. So once you make this, then you can see something called as manage access. So then the particular admin have to add you as a user. So as soon as he enabled your license, he has to add you as a user along with the designer role. So then only you can able to create your own dashboard or you can able to copy your templates. So otherwise you cannot able to make anything over here. Okay, so just make sure that as soon as you got your license and then you should have your designer role as well. So in my case, I have my all the access over here, so which is inclusive of designer access, right? Perfect. So let me just skim through what are the templates are available here. So here we have several templates. So which is one is for queue, one is for robots, so another for process. So these are several templates which can be easily usable, which has been created by the UiPath. So you can see something called as UiPath template, right? So how can you use these particular templates? So you have to just click on copy to my dashboard. So as soon as you do this, it will be copied to your my dashboard. So let's try to do anything. So let's try to make here copy to my dashboard. So let me just remove this and click on save. So here for last 30 days I don't have any asset data, so but we are able to load our processor dashboard, right? So we just copied and we are able to load. So these are the several components which is there as a predefined in your UiPath template. So just for understanding purpose, I just cloned it and then I just want to show you that how the template is look like. So let me just click on UiPath Insights. So let's go one back here. So also you may be seeing duplicacy, right? So you may be thinking like this is got duplicated, right? But the thing over here is the dashboard has been classified into two ways. So one is an organization level. So another is kind of a tenant level. Here, let's take an example. For process, we have two dashboards, right? So one is for process UiPath templates. Another one here you can see something called as processes organization level. So what actually basically it means? So organization level, which consists of multiple tenants. So here, when it comes to process, it is restricted to a single tenant. So let's take a live example over here and show you what actually I was talking about. So let's go to the admin. So here I have multiple tenant, right? So I just have two tenants, which is default tenant as well as Monisha. So I just have two tenants. So if I just want to pull the data across these two tenants, I just have to go with the organization level. If I just want to pull the data from the single tenant, either a default tenant or either a Monisha tenant, I just have to utilize my process templates. So based upon our requirements, we just have to pick out particular templates, either organization or a tenant level templates. So this is the thing which you have to decide and which you have to understand before taking up the templates. And then the next thing is real-time monitoring. So this is a real-time monitoring which help you to track 24/7 your processor and the queue and the real-time of machines. So let's go here. So as I said, if you want to copy any template to your my dashboard, just as simple as that, you can just click on copy to my dashboard. So once you do that, it will be copied to your particular dashboard. It is very simple, right? That's it. So my template is getting loaded. So since I don't have any data, so it is showing 0 for last 30 days. So here as soon as you do this, so all kind of templates it is getting loaded here, right? So we have several things called as tenant, organization, and then so UiPath template. So currently we have discussed these two things, right? My dashboard and UiPath templates, and then real-time monitoring. So what actually this particular tenant or organization? So if you want to send something, a Excel file or in a Word file, so how basically you will be doing in your organization level? You'll be sharing a mail, right? So using Outlook email, you'll be sharing all this Excel or Word templates. So basically in UiPath Insights, if you want to share something inside your tenant, for an example, you are a current a client company, you have two subsidiary companies which is XYZ and ABC, okay? So for ABC, they should not see the data sets of XYZ, okay? The XYZ that should not see the data set of ABC, okay? To restrict all this, what actually you have to do? So you have to copy your dashboard to tenant level or to organization level. So basically, respect to that action, we have to make these particular options. So here you can see something called as share or duplicate, right? So as soon as I do that, I can see option called as share with the tenant. So this particular dashboard has been created as a tenant level. That's why it was showing share with the tenant. So here, this particular icon has been created as an organization level. So it is showing the share with organization. So if I just gonna share with this tenant, so as soon as I do that, so this particular dashboard, process dashboard may be shared to the tenant level, right? Perfect. So if I do this for an organization, then particular dashboard will be shown in the organization tab. So to restrict all these things, you're gonna make your group and based upon the group you're going to restrict the access to the person who have the access of tenant level, who have the access of organization level. For an example, a client should have the organization level access. A subsidiary company should have the access of tenant level. So this is the basic understanding you should get. So where you're going to use the tenant level, where you're going to use the organization level. So I hope you understand about how the template works, how you're going to copy the templates to my dashboard, what are the roles that's been required over here. So what are the use of several tabs which is the UiPath Insights, right? So on our next session, let's try to create and utilize our UiPath template first, and then let's try to create our custom dashboard and understand what are the challenges we are facing and how we're going to handle those. So I hope you like this session. Thanks for watching. Happy learning. Have a good day.